Hi, my name is Christos. If you're anything like me, you are prepared for the worst, which is precisely October 9th, 2018. So how am I preparing for that? Well, I'm living like it's October 10th, baby. I'm out here in the wilderness, a whole 200 feet away from traffic, you know? It's an urban jungle is what they call it. Now, there are a few things I've learned while living out here in the wild for the past half hour as to how to survive. Now, first off, I'd like to redirect you to my video from I'd say October 2017 or 16. I forget which one it was. I believe it was 16, but I made a how to survive in the wilderness video. That's what you're going to need first off to know the basics to survive in the wilderness, because let me tell you, the city's going to be a jungle. People are going to be killing each other. They're going to be murdering each other. They're going to be just straight up killing each other. It's like the Purge. I mean, you have not seen an economic collapse until you've seen the Purge. Now, if you're anything like me, you're going to want to go ahead and try and get somewhere secluded. Again, I can see the cars, but they can't see me. That's key. Remember that. It rhymes, I guess. Now, the main thing you're going to want to do is first off, find shelter. Now, happily, when I was out here exploring in the woods, I found this like little pseudo teepee thing. Did I make this? No. Am I going to tell you I am? You bet I will. So I made this. It's pretty rough around the edges. I did this in, I don't know, 5 minutes, let's say. Yeah, I don't mean to brag, but I work fast. Now, that's step numero uno. And, you know, we're lucky because this is happening in October. It's going to be fall. You're not going to be, you know, too cold. If it was a little bit cooler, again, refer back to How to Survive in the Wilderness. Handy Eye, Warmy Eye will be your best friends out in the wild. But otherwise, I'll just show you around my humble abode. This is, this is my couch slash bed. This is where I will live 24/7. This rock right here, you see this rock? That's my special rock. That is basically all I own. Everything my name belongs to, and I will get to that in a second, because if you listen to what I have to say next, you will be ready. Now, currency is going to be meaningless. It's not going to mean anything on October 10th, because the dollar will be zero, nada, zip, goose egg. So I recommend investing in something collectible, something easy, something like quarters. You know, absolutely no value right there. I have a large collection at home. That'll be very valuable once the end is nigh. Otherwise, rocks, like that rock in my new home. Here's a good rock over here. Hold on one second. This right here, this is more valuable than anything I'll ever own in my life, because it's like money. Like a $20 bill is worth more than a $1 bill. That's a 20-foot rock compared to a 1-foot rock. That's gonna be a lot more. So, just as a word for the wise, any cash you have left over, you can go ahead, just scrap that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Okay, actually that's not a good idea. I don't want to start a forest fire, you know? Let's kill people. So yeah, for currency wise, invest in rocks. That's your best use of your current currency. Just buy a bunch of rocks. Otherwise, the dollar's not going to be worth much. It's going to be bottoming on October 10th. If you haven't already, liquefy all your assets. Gold is always good. You know, gold standard, because we're on the gold standard. It'll mean your money just went from like here to here. It's going to be a solid investment. Send it to the Grand Caymans. That's what I did. I know a guy. Reach out if you need him. Otherwise, when you're preparing for the end times, which, let's be honest, you might be saying, oh, but Christos, this is just an economic collapse. That's called the end times. Ever heard of FDR? Before the Great Depression, he was fine. Afterwards, bam, he's in a wheelchair, okay? So you better watch yourself. People food is going to go through the roof. I suggest dog food. The stuff is great. It's amazing, it's fantastic. Sponsored by Bone Milk. Give me a ring-a-ding, please. I need the money. I mean, I need the rocks. Otherwise, if all else fails, there's always one thing you can do, which is, don't need that. Just go ahead and, you know these fingerprints you've got? What you're gonna wanna do is find a nice rock, which you will have plenty of by now, and just use this to scrape off your fingerprints, so that when the government finds you in the woods, they won't know who you are. And if you've got time, again, send stuff to the Grand Caymans. It's gonna be great, it's gonna be fantastic. If you can, get to the Grand Caymans, change your name, get a passport. Not a US passport, somewhere like Paraguay, right? Uruguay, one of the Guays. Then you'll be fine. Otherwise, hang in there. Keep on investing until October 9th. That's when you sell. Yours and forever. Christos. Hi, my name's Christos, star and director of Toasty Tutorials. I'd like to thank you for tuning into this episode. I know it's been a while. So we thought we'd give you something special, you know, best thing since sliced bread. So I went ahead and jumped right off the edge for this one. Did I actually fall over the edge? No. I'm doing fine. I'm doing just dandy. Am I living in the woods? Of course I'm not. I live like 3 blocks away from here. I don't know. It's like a 2-minute bike ride. But yeah, don't worry about me, guys. I'm doing just fine until October 9th. But is there going... Let's chat about economics for a second. Is there going to be a market collapse on October 9th? How am I supposed to know that? I'm a 17-year-old kid. I don't know this kind of stuff. I like to say there will be, but will there actually be? I don't know. There you go, Mr. Bullard, Mr. Alcessor. You told me so. Otherwise, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Toasty Tutorials. I know it's been a while. I hope you'll enjoy this one. Yours and forever, Christos. No, I need to grab that.
Christos, are those your boat shoes?
Maybe.
They make a good boat.
Thank you, Philip.